Now, the Gold Coast is one of the fastest growing regions in Australia, with over 680,000 people now calling it home. We have a population growth of 1.3% every year, making this the 6th largest city in Australia. We have a lovely 230 sunshine days each year. We're lucky enough to be experiencing one of them today. Our average temperature is 28 degrees in summer and 21 degrees in winter. The average water temperature out there is 22 degrees, making this the perfect place to live and holiday.
Good weather for dogs.
Now, it is still whale season at the moment, folks. Every June to November, an estimated 30,000 whales migrate past the Gold Coast on what we like to call our Humpback Highway. They're making their way up to the Great Barrier Reef to find a warm, sheltered spot to expand their family. If you would like to experience these beautiful creatures up close and personal, you can do so on a whale watching tour. We booked these back on at our tour desk, and we would be happy to help you out. These whale watching tours are great. They do also 100% guarantee whale sightings. So if you don't see one on the first go, they'll give you a voucher to come back within 12 months and have a go again. Now, you may have noticed the ride does get nice and bouncy. Cue bounce. This is because we have no suspension on the duck. Our tyres do provide some cushioning, but once we're on the water, the ride will get a lot smoother.
You try running smoothly with wet feet.
Now, over to our right is Narrow Neck Beach, a popular surfing spot and a favourite for the kiteboarders. The reason why it is so popular is that there's an artificial reef out there built up of over 400 giant sandbags. The Gold Coast City Council spent millions building this reef to help prevent erosion during storms and to enhance the wave break. At high tide, there's only 120 metres separating the Nerang River on the left and the Coral Sea on the right. We're driving through currently is Main Beach. To give you an idea of beachfront property pricing here in Main Beach, if you have a look at this white Hampton style home coming up on our right, this one sold in August 2015 for $6.5 million. Quite cheap in comparison though, as the block under construction on the corner here, this one sold for $13 million and is now getting one huge house on it.
That's my kind of place.
Yeah, one house. Now, the apartment with the wooden flats there, that one sold, the block of land alone sold for $15.5 million, and the apartments were sold for $5 million each.
And I got room for a duck?
Not this duck, no. Driving along currently on the Gold Coast Highway back in the 1930s. Back then though, it was just a sandy track where people would carry shovels in their car to clear the sandy drifts that would block the way. our right here, we have the Southport Surf Lifesaving Club. It was built in 1936, making it the first clubhouse on the coast. Ahead of it is the main beach dressing pavilion. Back then, it was an infringement of local bylaws to take your top off on the beach. And yep, that included the men. Much different to what you'll see on local beaches today, that's for sure. Over to our left here is the Southport Yacht Club. I'll mention more about this once we're on the water. Just some information about the local Indigenous people now. The Yugam Bay people are a clan of Australian Aboriginals who are custodians of this region. Evidence suggests the Yugam Bay people have inhabited the Gold Coast region for about 23,000 years. The Yugam Bay people were hunters, gatherers and fishermen, and there have even been reported to have trained dingoes and dolphins to aid them in their fishing and hunting processes. Up on our left you'll see the Mariners Cove. This is where you need to come for all your water sports. Ahead of that we have the Marina Mirage, our 5-star shopping centre. And ahead of this is the Palazzo Versace. If you have a look at this entrance to Versace, there is a hand-laid mosaic on the ground. It is the second largest in the world. And of course my Rolls Royce is parked on it for when I finish work. Up to our left now we have Pete's Fish Market. Great fish and chips that you can enjoy with a view of the Broadwater. And if you're a seafood lover, head over to the Gold Coast Fishermen's Co-op on our left. There's fresh local caught seafood that you can get straight off the back of the boat. If you get here around 6 AM, you can get the best pick. Bring your esky and cash only. Now, can anyone take a guess what this is on our left?
With the left.
SeaWorld? Yep, you would be right. So we have SeaWorld now on our left. SeaWorld started in 1970.